post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. A lot of star power in the front court between these teams. Chris, who is the best forward you ever played with?
Wow, when I think of forwards that I played with, I definitely have to go to my man Pager, Juwan Howard. Pager, small forward, Juwan Howard. Power forward, small forward, he could just do it all. But, man, those two guys are special.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. We've got Green, and it's the Magician in at center, blocking down the middle. And for Boston, Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford, and it's Williams in at the 5. Here's Doherty. Pass to D. Inside. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Clutch's shot is off. Horford attacking. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shots.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then. He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's D. Williams defending. Horford against Green. Here's Doherty. 5 on the clock. Again, the Heat misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The shot's good.
That's why you have to consider Horford as one of the game's best bigs. His ability to finish through contact like he does there is what makes him so special.
Pass to Doherty. And just over a minute played here to start the game. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement.
Tatum against Green. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Here's Doherty. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Williams up top. Pass to Tatum. It's not going to go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Clutch. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Number 99 at the line for 2.
Good on both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Back to Smart. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Awareness and the IQ of Horford. They're so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Pass to Doherty. Launches it. Smart grabs the miss.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Clutch. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
3 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boston trailing. Smart for 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. The Heat have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start into the lane. Good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
A good look from Brown. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Oh, nice look there from Smart. Finding the open man.
Outside, Green. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Williams. Outside Tatum. Another one falls for Boston.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Pass to D. Here's Doherty, hounded by Tatum. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Tatum with a steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. That one drops for him. Smart's got his second basket of the game.
And this is something we saw in college. Tatum gets his hands on the ball, causing deflections and steals.
Pass to Doherty. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Smart outside. Tatum with it. Last game, 26 points for him. Got it.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Outside, Green. Releases. D gets the bucket. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Smart passes to Williams. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And going right to the rim. Love the attack mindset and the ability to finish strong.
Everyone knew Williams would take a little time to mature. But C-Webb, now he has, and he's making an impact.
He was kind of a boom or bust prospect for that reason. He has all the physical abilities in the world. Good instincts for the game. It's great to see him holding himself accountable and contributing at a high level.
Smart passes to Tatum. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Fifth on the list, Miami.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Green against Smart. From deep three-point range. And the Heat, another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Brown. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Here's D, defended by Brown. Here's Doherty. And again, Miami with a triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Down low. Here's Clutch. Shoots a fadeaway. That one is off. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Hayes, and it's Clutch in at the four-man position. Tatum gets the bucket.
Entering the draft, some concerns about Tatum's jump shot. You may have heard some people have, but the range and consistency, it's been tremendous this season.
Here's D. Pass to the Magician. Here's D from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. And here's White. He's defended by Hayes. And White hits from deep. White's got himself on the board with a three there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Here's D. Give him 8.
That's how you feel?
Oh! Okay. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Back to Tice. And finished off by Tice.
Good timing on the alley-oop. I mean, you throw it Tice's way, and he takes care of it.
Pass to D. And here's Hayes. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Tatum, good.
Yeah, off the catch. Tatum now has a winner shot. It's probably a little better balance as well.
Pass to Doherty. Here's D. He's guarded by White. Hayes with it. Shot clock at 6. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Back to Tice. Ooh, it's stolen away. And they're on the run. Here's the Magician. That shot off the mark. Tice with the defensive effort. To the paint. The kick to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Back to White. From downtown. No good on the shot. The Heat with the lead. And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
Drills it from deep. Richards got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on it. He could be an ace when he gets a good look in three.
And there it is for him.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Pass to Tice. Now White. Back to Tice. The kick out to White for 3. Drains the triple. White's got 6 here in the quarter.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Clutch. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
And the Heat lead by 3.
Other than the long line of big men who train the 3, that makes him a very tough cover.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Pritchard. To the inside. They need this. It's tipped. And they'll get another chance. They retain possession. And Horford powers it home.
Though he's not truly a dominant rebounder, Horford will find a way to beat you once in a while if you fail to put a body on it.
1:16 left in the first half of this one. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 20 points for him.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's Clutch. Horford covering. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And that one misses. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. And finished off by Tice.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And Clutch gets it to go.
I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Heat making their last shot. Horford. Oh, Green with a block. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, did he? He did! Wow.
How do you stop that, man? That's not even, come on.
Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. Here's Clutch. Pass to the Magician. Here's Little General. Here's Clutch. Horford covering. Here's Clutch. And he dunks it down.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to be.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boston's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Robert Williams out there with Al Horford. And it's Smart in at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Friday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Outside, Brown. Shot from 12. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And for the Heat, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Clutch's shot is off.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Yeah, and you know, everybody wants to compare everybody. You know, Tatum's like Kobe, Tatum's like Paul Pierce. But you watch Tatum, he's carved out a niche of his own.
Clock at 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Clutch. The Celtics making their last shot, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Boston ball.
And here is Williams. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Smart. Horford outside. Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. He attracts the other team's focus and then finds the man.
Smart against Green. Inside. Oh, deflected. Now Tatum, 11 points in the game. Smart outside. Pass to Doherty. Green for 3. He buries it from 3. Green's got 9 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside, Brown. Now here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. Blocked! Pass to Doherty. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Smart outside. Williams in the post. Smart outside. And he jams it home with authority.
He is hyped after that slam. Smart, giving us some entertainment.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And he gets that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scores. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Deflected.
Unbelievable rejection from Smart there. Really using his insane vertical to send that one back.
On the attack, Green. Pass to D. Looking at the modern game, Graham, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
He has the ability to stretch the floor effectively. I mean, that's what makes him such a coveted big man.
Green against Smart. It's deflected. He takes it in. And the layup is good. Smart's got 10 points in the game.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Green. He's got 11. 1:07 left in the third. And it's hammered home by Green.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
It's stolen by Green. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. He'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
He's forced a lot of turnovers in this game and have turned most of them into points.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. Now here's Smart. 10 points for him. And it's hammered home by Green.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Smart passes to Williams to end the run. 2 points. That one goes. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it. And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there. I mean, a very skilled finisher inside. Even with defenders close, he'll find a way to score.
Now here's Green. He's got 19. From deep.
Oh!
He gets it. Wow.
Oh, that counts.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Woo. Every once in a while, a prayer like that somehow finds the net.
And so it's the Miami Heat out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Oh, wow! Are you kidding me?
From long range, what a shot.
Okay.
Outside, Brown. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is the fire we love seeing. Brown doesn't back down from anyone. He relishes getting his revenge.
And that one drops. Well, the Heat's shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. And again, Miami with a triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
The 3-ball hits the trifecta.
And that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Got a piece of it. Here's White, and there's the rejection. Pass to Little General. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. And the Heat lead by 17.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish. And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. Active and willing to gamble a little bit. The payoff can be big. I mean, offensively, he's been their driving force, determined not to let the lead get any bigger.
Brown against Jordan. The shot. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
The jumper looking better over time. I mean, when Brown shoots with confidence, it helps make him sharper.
And Brown with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here's Jordan. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
Yeah, he's just not getting the ball. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Good work there as it goes.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Little General. The 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Right side Brown. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And the Heat making a change here. That's tipped. Tatum with a steal. And there's the drive.
Oh! Wow. You can feel the impact. That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Miami has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Miami calls timeout. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, "If we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours."
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Tipped away. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, I love seeing Tatum. The passion he's shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance.
And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. Smart with the ball. Green picks him up. Again, Boston.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by Boston.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
From deep three-point range. Brown can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Back to Green from behind the arc. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
And there's no way this margin gets close.
Okay.
Finish.
Oh, with the power behind Horford's movement. It's terrific. It takes him right through the contact for a big finish.
Now here's Green from deep. And it's Horford with the three.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Smart with the ball. Green picks him up. Let's go with a three. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, that's one of those buckets that stand out. Nice play by Smart.
D gets the bucket.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Takes a three. And the Heat, another three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
There's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Crunch time is his time. Smart wants that responsibility.
Celtics
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. In for the Heat.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Luke Cornett. That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting for
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Boston calls time here. They're trailing by 8. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter.
Heat substitution.
Five ticks left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Oh, good defense there, but Smart knocked on top.
So the Heat win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.